gay player.
Sorry. Glenn Burke is black, sir.
Oh.
Did I not mention that? Yeah, Glenn Burke is a black man.
No.
You ought to read the story. The article is entitled, "Actually, Jason Collins isn't the first openly gay man in a major pro sport." His story is remarkable. This doesn't have the entirety of Glenn Burke's story of how he realized how he discovered that he was gay. It talks about him being in a very, very religious family, singing in the choirs, but always having this weird feeling of not belonging. You know, he wasn't sexually attracted to the girls, but think about it. What we're talking about, this dude played in the 70s, so he's a guy who grew up in the 60s. So homosexuality wasn't the topic du jour. So if you're a kid, you're hella confused because you don't know what it is I'm feeling, but I just feel different than the other people around me. And it wasn't until I think he was approached by another man, and without even like disclosing anything, he and this guy end up back at this guy's house. It doesn't really go into detail about what happened, but you can kind of presume what happened. Yeah. He made him dinner and all this kind. He wined and dined him like the way you would do, or the way one would do. And he said the next day he went back to his place and just started crying. In double emotion, like one side being relieved at the fact that now I know who I am. This is who I am. But then on the other side, being scared. I'm this black professional baseball player, and now I realize I'm gay. What the hell? You know what I mean?
Now look. Now I had a family member, uncle of mine, and he was my uncle by marriage. And my Uncle Theodore, matter of fact, that was the name Theodore. And Theodore, but that was his nickname, Theodore. But they used to say, they'd be whispering about Theodore, and they'd be like, especially my grandma, she'd be like, Theodore's just a little different. Like, what do you mean he's a little bit? Well, he got a little problem. And that's how they that's how they left it. Like, it wasn't until I was grown that I was like, so what was wrong with Uncle Theodore? And then everybody tell me then, they were like, Theodore he was married, but he had all that other stuff going on. Back then, it was taboo. You couldn't come out like that. Especially if you was married with a family, like you couldn't come out like that.
Oh, I forgot to mention the most important part of the story, the fact that before it was all said and done, it was very he was very open with his sexuality, so people knew he was gay. But for whatever reason, in the 1970s, his teammates didn't make a big deal of it. It was like, okay, that's Glenn. Glenn's gay, and that's probably the weirdest part about it. Like you hear the way, like the stories I just read earlier about the gay marriage. These young dudes react to it. That young dudes that have access to information and should be more educated in alternative lifestyles or people with other lifestyles.
But in all honesty, look, if you're talking about the 70s, then you got to think about like the late 60s. Because the whole free love thing was going on, and I don't really think that back then, because he played on the West Coast too, right?
Played in LA.
He played for the Dodgers. Yeah. So out there, they've always been more accepting of those type deals. And then,
always.
Like I said,
we're still talking about the 70s.
And
he's a black man.
But I'm just saying, but you're not too far removed from the free love where everybody was loving everybody, and maybe that's what it was that right there in that era, it wasn't like, because you got to think now. You told me the other day that Billy Bean was gay too, right? But not the manager.
Yeah, not Moneyball Billy Bean, a former baseball player, a white guy named Billy Bean. That is now he travels around. He heads up a tolerance division for MLB. He goes around to different teams and talks to them about the gay lifestyle. Gay lifestyle. And things, and kind of educates people on and has dialogue. Like one of the people he had dialogue with was Daniel Murphy is his name, who's a very, very religious guy, but said one of the more poignant things ever, that I can still be your friend and disagree with you. Yeah, exactly. And like, you can't really put it any better than that. Like, 'cause me personally, I don't want people around me who only agree with me. That stunts my growth as a person. Like I only accept people around me that challenge me. And if you don't, you serve no purpose to me. That's just real talk. So yeah, the whole feeling of if you associate with those people, my old lady deals with this at her job with certain people. If you associate with these people, you're condoning what they're doing. First of all, I don't think they need your permission or you condoning anything. They're gonna do what they want to do anyway. But second of all, just kind of boils down to respect. Just respect people. I don't think that's too much to ask anybody. Wow, this dude is doing commercials now. Oh no.
Ooh.
The dude that was on. I'm glad I saw him too. The dude that was on the wood. It wasn't the dude named Big Mike. It was the main character. He's on some whack commercial.
Whose mom? Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he was just on that commercial, the AT&T commercial.
I don't know what commercial it was. Here's my dilemma. Because when we get done with this show here in the next 8 minutes or so, I think I'm gonna go to the movies. Me and the old lady's gonna go check out a flick. But I don't know.
A flick?
Creepy Rob Lowe, go back into your
Where
tongue.
y'all going to Belvedere?
Go back into your cave. But it's kind of between Ted 2, which of course full of stupidity and ignorance, and I'm all about that life, or Dope. And my guy Mark Cooper was talking about Dope, and he mentioned The Wood, which is one of my favorite movies because one of the characters in it was named Big Mike, and he was the cool one out of all of them. Right. So, one of my favorite movies. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. Which one? Like Ted seems like Ted seems like one I could wait on, till it comes out on whatever.
Yeah, probably so.
See, Mark says I should go see Dope.
Yeah, and that's what I was about to say to this. That from what I understand, it was a lot of people. I mean, not a lot, but there was some major people that were behind it. Because I know Pharrell was one person behind Dope, and I can't think of the other two people that I read were responsible for that movie. I can't remember their names.
So
to save my life right now.
Trying to black guilt me into go seeing the movie?
No, but
it's working.
But Ted is one. But I'm just saying, Ted is one of them things you can catch from our bootleg man over at you can catch that from the bootleg dude.
Well, the bootleg man I truly believe you got locked up for disclosing his location.
My bootleg man's still in the same spot.
Well, of course, you never told everybody where he's at, and now you're being discreet about it. When it came to my guy, he was like, "Yeah, the dude right over there at the blah 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 on what's his name?" Yeah, now go over there now. Forrest Whitaker's the other dude with the Forrest Whitaker eye.
Man, dog, what you got? What you got, man, dog?
That's pretty awesome.
So he said Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah, Coop said Forrest Whitaker.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so I guess we'll go check out Dope. It's rated R2.
It's a man, dog.
I'm only paying for R-rated movies.
Dog.
I don't pay for PG-13 movies, dude.
Right,
I'm a grown man. You know what I mean? I don't need R movies only with all the cussing, all the nudity, all the innuendos and the dirty jokes. I'm all about it. Yeah, because if Dope was PG-13, straight bootleg. No, yeah. I don't endorse that at all. I'm doing that's a bit for the show. Endorse no bootleg. You know the Fed's listening. So what money? Oh, yeah. Gotta clear that up right away. That's just a bit for the show, federales. I saved this from yesterday. I didn't save it. I mentioned it. I talked about it yesterday, but I was like, I thought you were going to be on for the second hour yesterday instead of kicking it with Kyle Korver.
Shut up. I was not out there.
Did you see the Richard Sherman thing, dude?
No.
Did you not?
No.
I'll give you a minute. I'll give you a minute to just Google right now. I'll continue to talk. I'll give you a minute to Google Richard Sherman transgender. I'd like for you to do that right now. And while you do that, I'll continue talking about something else. That's what I'll do. And apparently, Mark, your man, Dan Quinn said he was joking about, inviting Herschel Walker to Falcons training camp.
Yeah, total joke.
Yeah, you were joking. yeah. Devontae Freeman and them boys start giving you the side eye. No. Don't tell me no yet.
No.
Continue to read. Continue to read and absorb it and soak it in. And make sure you look at all the pictures, Rob. Look at all the pictures. Also, ladies and gentlemen, this is some pretty big news here. The NFL is looking to upgrade its HGH testing. Uh-oh. So all those 400-pound dudes running 4.1s and throwing up 225 98 times, yeah, somebody's in trouble. Let me find the article here for you guys real quick to give you give you the details on the beer stuff. Maybe I have time. Well, no, we'll say the beer stuff for Monday again. I'm sorry. I keep pushing it back, and I know you beer drinkers are out there like, God, tell me about the beer. I will. This is like an elongated tease, like a 4-day tease that I promise I will pay off. But right now, I gotta find this HGH testing thing, man. While Rob is getting educated on a major miss. A good miss by the self-proclaimed best corner in the NFL. Okay, here it is. The new test for HGH. I'll read this quickly so Rob can react to what he's reading. A new test could help the league catch someone, since doctors still believe there are guys coming into the system who use the drug. No, you don't say. Dr. John Lombardo, the independent administrator for the league's PED policy, believes that clean record of negative tests can't go on forever. Of course not. He says, quote, I think the difficulty with HGH tests and the window that you can detect it, meaning it doesn't stay in your system long enough for them to actually get a positive test on it, or it doesn't elevate your levels enough to get a positive test. That's he said it on Sirius XM NFL Radio. Rob, we got 2 minutes. Would you like to react, sir?
Does he know? Did he know? I don't think he knew. Did
that's what I'm saying. He didn't know. Like, dude, when you saw the pictures, did you know? Like, let's keep it real. That's what we do around here, isn't it? Let's keep it real. Like, had it been you or I, the catfish would have been in full effect. I told you, dude, these doctors, they slick now. They good, dude. They good at what they do, cuz.
But this is crazy because I see that he met her in Vegas at Drea's. That's a pretty high spot, and this chick is out doing it like that.
Yeah, dog.
Like that. Well, that's wild.
When we get off,
that's one of them.
Look, when the show's over, just go to your woman and kiss her and tell her thank you, dude, for keeping you out these streets.
I mean, because that's one of them things, man. That's just one of them things where you meet this girl in the club and she really look like a girl, and then you get it back to the
ass.
Hotel one night.
Like, the ass is gonna throw you all the way off, dude.
all the way. I'm looking at this picture on my bed. And I'm like, look like a woman.
Oh, yeah, and that's a perfect conclusion to this gay show. Rob and I just got gay. For like 10 seconds, we both just got gay.
Happy Gay Friday.
Yeah, Gay Friday to everybody, as a matter of fact. You don't have to say Happy Gay Friday, Rob. It's redundant. Gay Friday. Gay Friday
like
will.
Ron Jr. Ron
right.
Hunter Jr.
Yeah, Ron Jr. Hunter Jr. Yeah, that dude. Did Mark see it? Did Mark Cooper see it? Yeah, he got gay too. He don't even have to tell me. I know he did. Yeah, dude. Go kiss Miss Calloway, dude. Yeah, give her a good kiss and tell her thank you, baby. Keeping me out these streets.
Wow.
Yeah, we'd fare terribly. That's why I stopped looking at Maury when he does those shows about can you tell if it's a man or a woman? Yeah, immediately turn the channel. I'm not even playing that game, Maury. All right, y'all. Friday's over. Gonna get into this weekend. We're Sports Kings Live. We're the Sports Kings, Big Mike, Rob Calloway, heard via Spreaker.com. All these episodes will be posted on our Spreaker page, so you guys download the app, follow us, search us, and follow us, and check out any episode that you may have missed, and share it with your friends as well. We're also on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and Tumblr at Sports Kings Live, and the email address to the show, sportskingslive@gmail.com. I'm going to go to the movies, man. You guys have a good weekend. See you guys on Monday.